Welcome back, my beauty squad. If you're new, it's your girl Jessica. So in today's video, I am doing my top 20 favorites of 2020. Would you like to see one of my top 20 favorites? I think I went over a little bit. It might be more than 20, but I wanted to make sure I had 20. And then I started going in my collection and was just like, but I love this one, and I love that one, and I love this one, and I love that one. But anyways, this is a huge collaboration. Thank you, Bobby, for inviting me. This is hosted by Bobby, so y'all already know Bobby Loves Beauty. If y'all know me, that's my best friend. Of course, I'm going to do a collab that she started. This is her first collab, so please make sure you go over and show her some love. If you're coming from another channel, welcome to the Beauty Squad officially. I hope you stay and subscribe and turn this bell right here all the way up. That way you get notified for any and every video upload. And there's so many gorgeous creators in this collab. I don't want to take the time and mention everybody and accidentally miss somebody. Or if somebody backs out, you know, I don't want anybody to feel bad. Or if we add somebody at the last minute, vice versa. But one of my favorites is the EM Cosmetics blush, so hint hint, and this was gifted to me by Bobby. This is kind of what started our friendship. This bad boy right here, and it is gorgeous. Like, look at that. I swatched it in the video, so you'll get to see a little bit more. But I just did want to say that because I kind of almost forgot that one, and it's all the way at the end, so if you kind of click off before my video ends, you won't see it, so I want to mention it now. But I hope you stay and see my honorable mentions. Hey, my beauty squad. Thank you for staying. So, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are going to be doing the rundown of my favorite 20 items of 2020. And this is a huge collab with a whole bunch of awesome creators, beautiful creators. So make sure you drop down below in my description box and check them all out. There's so many to mention. I'm not even going to try because I don't want to leave nobody out. You know, usually whenever you're doing like a bigger collab, like 10 or more, somebody might pull out at the last minute. Somebody might, you know, be added in, and I don't want to leave nobody out. So just make sure you drop down below. I do know my bestie, Bobby Loves Beauty, is hosting her first collab. This is her collab. She come up with it. Yay. I'm so proud of her. She is so gorgeous and so talented, and I'm so proud of her pushing herself more and more to do more content. She said for 2021, she's going to be even doing more. So I cannot wait to see all the amazing stuff she comes up with. So let's jump into it. I have these not categorized at all. My top drink for 2020, Red Bull. Nah, I'm dirty. I'm gonna go over the stuff on my table first. That way I kind of put it up as I go. Now, my two favorite powders have been the Hourglass Veil powder. I love how it sits on the face. I love how it looks on the face. And what kind of tops this one over a lot of my other ones is I love the compartment. It has like that little dome that sits right over the holes so you don't make a mess with it while you're storing it. So you can look legit up. And it's not going to be all over cap like most of them. This is my Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Powder from Tilbury. This was my first setting powder I received. I received this back in last year of my birthday. As you can tell, I hit pan, guys. That's when you know I love a product. But I did receive this first, so I used this a lot before I got all my other ones as well. Since I've got my other ones, I've kind of pushed this one back because I don't want to use it up. Because, guys, like, Tilbury is expensive. Mario got me this powder for my birthday last year, and I absolutely love it. It makes the skin look so flawless. It's so airbrush. It does not cake or anything. My contour stick of the year is my Tristique. This is the Color and Contour Cheek Stick in Brazilian Bronze. This is my second one I've used, and let me just say, I'm almost out of this one too. This is all I have left. I literally always contour with this every day. And what is so convenient about this is really creamy. It blends beautifully. It's like the perfect shade for me. And it also has a little brush on the end. So, you know, once you get it in there, you kind of warm it up and push it into the skin. I absolutely love this contour stick. I do have some cream, which these are the only contour products I have. I have some cream Fenty that I reach for a lot. The Huda Beauty. This is actually a concealer in hazelnut. This is a NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. The Believe Beauty is a really good contour stick as well if you're looking for an affordable price. As you can tell, like, I went through mine. This is my second one I had. See, this is the first one. This is also good to contour with. It's just a darker concealer. This is Nutmeg. And then this is a foundation stick that I use to contour with. It's a Revolution contour stick. the foundation stick. And then I have the cream contour palette from Anastasia, which I do like too. But yeah, my favorite is Tristic of all times. Also, this is one of my favorite liners. This is a gel liner. Okay Boomer. It's silver. So gorgeous. Like, look at that. And it's so creamy. Look at that. Like, it's so pretty. I love this so much. I actually got another gel liner. I haven't pulled it out and tried it yet because I've been getting a wing. I've been trying to do wings a little bit more. I got the Anastasia Jet Black waterproof cream liner. I'm just gonna try it. I got some water activated liners. Favorite loose highlighter is Lily Posh. This is, I can't say it. One thing I hate about loose highlighter, loose glitters or shimmers, they get everywhere. But this is so gorgeous. It looks so good. It's very glittery, like shiny. Like I barely got any from around the cap. Y'all see that glow? Favorite primers is my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. This is a really good cream. This is a good hydrating primer and pore filling. I've used quite a bit of it, and then I kind of stopped using it because I didn't want to get down too low. It don't really have a smell to it. Very moisturizing on the face. Sits beautifully. It lets your foundation sit really nice on the face. Highly, highly recommend that. Then we have the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. I love this primer with this primer. This is like my pore filling smooth canvas primer, and then I put this with it, and it's like a hydrating primer. Boom. Magic. And then, of course, the Tatcha. Yes, I done went through two. Not one, but two smaller Tatchas. I'm working on my last one now. This size Tatcha, which is, you get a pretty decent amount here. I've done went through two. These are all my primers. Next up, foundations. I love the Huda Beauty Focus Filter Skin Finish Buildable Contour Coverage Foundation Stick. I love this stick. You just blend it out and you're good. So awesome. Then we have the Benefit Hello Happy. This is a flawless brightening foundation. It's really, really pretty, really flattering on the skin. And you already know what I'm gonna say. If you watched any of my videos, you know. My NARS. Beautiful. Best foundation ever. Period. This is the best makeup remover and cleaner. As you can tell how much I've used. This was gifted from Bobby. I absolutely love this because it's mess free. You kind of push this, you put your cotton swab right there, push it down, and it takes off your makeup. Boom. Genius. Why don't all of them like this? Best applicator for foundation is my flawless brush. You don't use a lot of product. You get a flawless canvas, and it's just gorgeous. Favorite brushes, all of them. Yeah. The Huda Beauty brush, absolutely love. I love this angle brush. I just pack on my powder right there, right up in here. Cut it down there, cut it down here, and then push in my powder everywhere else. And then I use this side to kind of brush it off, brush it away, and then I blend everything together with this side too. It's very dense. It's called a build and buff, so you kind of like buff everything in with this side, which is really good. My other favorite brush, this I use for contouring. And then this is really good to pack that powder on right up in there. I've kind of switched out brushes since I've had my Huda. I haven't grabbed this one. So I don't know why, because they're two different brushes. It sits up there. It is one of my favorite brushes. Y'all mostly know that. Eyeshadow brushes will have to be my Hank & Henry brushes. My Sigma. I only got like 2 Sigmas, but I really do like them. And then my Nikita Dragon Times of Morphe brushes. These are the softest Morphe brushes I've tried. And they just, like, beautiful, 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 beautiful. The whole set of the Nikita Dragon I love. And then I'm loving the Hank & Henry subscription brushes. These I just received, but look how gorgeous they are. Like, look at this angle. And then look at this one. Like, these are very unique shaped brushes that I don't have nowhere near them. This would be really good to go in there and get that cream product and pull it out. That kind of reminds me of my bling brush, which is one of my favorites too. And then I have another one. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, right here. This is my Sigma brush. Absolutely love to do my creams with. But I'm glad I got another brush to grab for, so I can wash this one, because bigger brushes that are more compact like this take longer to dry. So I don't have to like rush to get it dry, because I do put makeup on every day. I gotta move around some of my brushes. Next, palettes. My eyes are burning. My daughter is burning something in the kitchen. These right here are my Lily Posh. All these right here. And I absolutely love them all. I cannot wait to order more of Lily Posh. They're gorgeous. If you have not tried Lily Posh, look at that. Like, look at them shifts. And she's a small business. She does everything herself. She packs them up, sends them out all herself. And I honor that girl for that, because she gets a lot of orders. And I love supporting smaller brands. Remember, we all have to start somewhere. I'm a small YouTube, so I love supporting small brands. Look at them shades. Blinding, right? And look at my fingers still. Like, this talks for itself. Also, one of my favorite palettes of the year is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a very expensive palette, but a very pretty palette. Very subtle, pretty palette. I don't do much subtle, but this is a gorgeous palette to have in your collection, just for everyday looks, going to town, wedding, what have you. You know, the days you don't want to be bold and in nobody's face, it's a good palette to grab. Blends out superb. Also, another indie brand I want to mention that I absolutely adore is Peachy Queen. I love her brand. I have quite a few palettes from her and can't wait to order more. This palette did come in messed up. It showed right here, but it's okay, because I talked to her. She was like, I'll replace it and this and that, and we're not too worried about it. I repressed it in. But look, her shimmers are gorgeous. And then look at these little stars as glitter. Like, ain't these the cutest? So you got green stars in this palette, and you got purple stars. So pretty, so pretty. And then this is like a little soft glitter moment. But look. Very gorgeous. I love her shimmers. That We Are All Mad Here palette. Oh, my favorite, my favorite. I can't even find it right now, but that's my favorite palette of all time. I don't know where in the world I put it, but I've got to find it. Then we have the Taty Beauty. Is one of my all-time favorite palettes. Another beautiful all-day, everyday wear palette. Plus, you got your glitters. You have, I think the Taty palette is a really beginner-friendly palette. If you're just getting into eyeshadows and this kind of has everything lined up. You got your mattes, you got your shimmers, you got your duochrome, and your glitters. Like, you got all in one. And these glitters, you don't have to have glitter glue, so I love that about them. Anytime I do a glam look, like for New Year's or whatever, I always grab for this palette because of the glitters in it. Gorgeous, like, period. One of my other favorite palettes is the Nikita Dragon palette. I absolutely love this palette. I love the color scheme of this palette. I love the performance of this palette. I love this palette. Also, another Morphe palette that I love and adore is the James Charles palette. It is huge. It has just about all the colors you need. A very, very good beginner-friendly palette. It is gorgeous. And I won this from my beautiful Allegra Chella. She is a big YouTuber. And I was stoked when I won this from her. So, I was excited because, like, everything you need. And no, I haven't touched this one. I had a baby James Charles palette that I had used before. And I gave that one to my girl, Senia. Because, I mean, I got the big one, but I wanted a little one too, right? Yep. And I'm pretty sure that's over 20. But I couldn't stop. My honorable mentions. And last but not least, my face palettes. The Benefit Cheerleader palette. This is a very good on-the-go palette. You have everything you need. A really gorgeous highlighter. Shimmery blush. That blush is to die for. And then the Huda. And then if you darker tone a little bit, the Huda Caramel is gorgeous, by the way. And yes, gorgeous palette. One of my first face palettes I own. And I still love it. And then a more affordable face palette that's really good to have is your Juno. This is the Cherry Bomb. This is more for fair skin. They have 4 different face palettes, and you can get all different kinds. But that bronzer is legit like the best tone bronzer for me. I love that blush. And then you get the highlighters. This is a really good on-the-go palette as well. Throw it in your bag, and you're gone. And it's small and compact, but it's powerful, y'all. Like, it's powerful. So, yeah. I guess that's my honorable mentions. again, thank you all that joined in on this collab. I had so much fun searching and digging and trying to make sure I found the right ones that I knew that were my favorites, that would be ones that I gravitate to or I couldn't live without. And yeah, that's kind of how I buried it down. I was just like, oh, and of course, my blush. This blush started mine and Bobby's relationship, and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite blush of all times. It is the EM Cosmetics blush. It's like the perfect tone. Before this blush, I did not like blush at all. I would not wear it. I didn't know what to do with it. I just thought blush was ridiculous. It didn't fit me, but like, look at that blush. Like, beautiful. She is a little pricey, but I was grateful enough to get this sent to me from Bobby. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I hit Pam, because I'm gonna have to order another one because I absolutely love this. Now that is all. I'm pretty sure. I won't show y'all no more. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all stay to subscribe. If you're coming from everybody else's channel, welcome to the Beauty Squad. I hope you stay.